Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to talk arrows, and specifically the arrows that I've been shooting since last October. They're called the Element Faultline. The company is Element Archery. Model is Faultline. They are a .204 inner diameter. They're .003 straightness, and these specific ones are 250 spine. I believe they make a 500, a 400, a 300, and a 250 spine in this particular model. So I've been shooting these since October, like I said, and I'm, for the most part, happy with them. The straightness is good, the weight tolerance is good, they fly well. The biggest issue I have is the durability. Specifically, the inserts tend to break off right at the carbon. And I've had this happen on multiple arrows. And if the inserts don't break off at the carbon, the whole entire insert breaks off from the carbon arrow and breaks the tip of the carbon off. I started with a dozen of these, and I bought them on sale because I have a lot of friends that I really respect as bow hunters and archers that shoot element arrows and really like them. So I thought I would give them a try. I bought them on sale, I believe, for $60 for a dozen of shafts. I got them and I built them. And my experience with them hasn't been the greatest. I've shot comparable shafts from other arrow manufacturers and not had the issue. Now I want to say something specifically about that. These things are happening when I have mishaps. For example, switch rests on my bow, or tuning my bow, or pulling a shot really bad and it gets stuck in a 2x4 from the frame of my target, for example, or a frame of a target. With other arrows from other manufacturers, I'm usually able to wiggle it out and dig it out with a knife and don't have any issues. You know, I pull it out, the insert's still straight, everything's still good. With these, if I do any wiggling at all, that's the result. And it folds like nothing. They just break right off. I mean, there's literally no effort. And it's the same with the carbon. When the carbon breaks off right at the tip, it's literally no effort to do that. Because of that, and because I'm not perfect, and also because I like the idea of being able to reuse arrows as much as possible, they're not cheap, I will personally not shoot element at all anymore, any elements. It's kind of soured me on element as a whole, and especially the fault lines. Now I understand you don't shoot 2x4s with arrows, I get that, but again, I've done it before with other arrows that are comparable to these from other manufacturers and not had these same problems. So that's where this is coming from. And in my mind, if I shoot this arrow through a deer and it passes through and it hits a tree root, or it hits a fallen down log, or it hits a rock, I would like to be able to pick the arrow back up, or dig it out of the tree root or the log and use it again. And I've done so with other arrows from other manufacturers, but I just don't have the confidence that I'm going to be able to do so with these. You know, I started with a dozen of them in October, and I'm down to 2. I have 2 left that are shootable. Every single other one has had the insert break off right at the carbon, or had the entire outsert, they're outserts, not inserts, had the entire outsert break off and the very tip of the carbon. So, you know, are they a bad arrow? No, not necessarily. They do fly great, they have really good weight tolerances, but the durability for me just is not there, and that's a really big factor for me with arrows. So, I'm not going to use them anymore. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the Element Archery Faultline Arrow review. If you want to check out some more gear reviews, you can see them right over here. If you want to check out some of our other videos, you can definitely click here and do that. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching.